Hey, yo, what's the deal? It's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? As of this recording right now, it is August 7th, 2025, 11:03 p.m. But the recording time, the upload time is actually August 8th, 3:30 p.m., 2025. And I definitely wanted to talk about this last night because, we know that TNA's TV deal is basically it's on the lookout, right? It's on the lookout and shit. So, on the lookout, they're gonna get a big TV deal. Yeah, they're clearly gonna get a big deal. No matter what. This is coming, and plus, you got the help of WWE. They got the help of WWE on their side. Which I made a video about how I think maybe it's a possibility, and I would not be shocked if WWE makes an announcement that they outright brought TNA. You know what I mean? So, I'm over here stuttering and shit. So, of course, you guys know that WWE now has a deal with ESPN, with Disney, to show all their PLEs and such, onto ESPN Plus and such, right? And so basically they're no longer going to be on Peacock. They are done with Peacock, but they still have that relationship with with NBC Universal because of SmackDown, the Saturday Night's Main Event and such, but they're no longer on Peacock, which basically, it gives to wonder that this could basically make way for TNA to slide right over the Peacock, because from what I understand, somebody had mentioned that they meaning Peacock are not moving away from pro wrestling. They don't want to move away from pro wrestling at all because they know pro wrestling it brings big business, right? And so, which tells me that maybe there's a possibility that, with WWE helping TNA out and giving them all the support that they need for a TV deal, I would not be shocked if TNA slides right into the Peacock family. You know what I mean? It makes sense. Total nonstop action, going in there. Remember, they got suitors. They got fucking the CW, A&E, and Fox, supposedly. But with Peacock, this brings a big deal. A big situation, right? But also, WWE is also looking for a TV deal for AAA, right? And which they could also slip into Peacock as well. They could do that. They clearly could do that. But also, another thing that could come into play is AAA going to ESPN Plus. That's a big thing. That's a big look because, AAA basically, Lucha Libre AAA is, we know it's a big company in the world. It's a big, to me, it is one of, or if not the largest Lucha Libre promotions in the entire fucking world, right? In Mexico, to me, they go way above and beyond past fucking CMLL, right? So, if AAA is able to, if WWE gets a deal, here's the funny thing. If WWE gets a deal for AAA to be on ESPN and also helps, I was going to say AEW. I'm going to bring up AEW in a bit. It helps TNA get that deal for in Peacock. What the fuck does that say? What the fuck does that say about AEW? You know what I mean? And you know what? I seen a video from Ango, today, which is Thursday, which is basically yesterday, that, he mentioned how a TNA Peacock deal could eventually impact AEW, right? And I can see it because to me, AEW burnt all of their bridges in terms of fucking, you know, getting a TV deal and all this other shit, right? So I'm like, well, how the fuck do you expect? How in the world do you expect AEW to compete with WWE and such if their ratings are just down, down, down? They ironically went up to 700,000 yesterday, right? They seen a massive increase, but you want to know where that increase really came from? That increase really came from, the whole Bobby Lashley, the whole MVP, Speedball Mike Bailey shit to see if something's going to happen, right? But going back to TNA and such, like I said, this would be a big look for TNA, a nice look. You know what I mean? And with the WWE banner, because WWE pretty sure, I'm absolutely sure they still want to keep, some sort of link with Peacock. I'm absolutely sure of that. So this is why they help TNA. And this is good too, because this gives a lot more money for TNA. You know what I mean? And WWE can book people to do TNA and WWE as well. But yeah, like I said, there's a big look. And also, again, AAA. What I think is going to happen is, AAA, I know will be on ESPN Plus. Without a shadow of a doubt. I do believe they will be on ESPN Plus. Because WWE is going to provide content and shit for ESPN Plus. But with TNA, I don't know. I would love to see them on Peacock, but I got a feeling that they might wind up in the CW. Now, that's just me. But if they wound up on Peacock, oh my goodness, forget about it. Forget about it. The game has changed forever, brother. You know what I mean? I'm about to be out. I will be making another video tonight. You know what I mean? Like, depending on what news is out during that time, I will be coming with another video tonight, and I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.